Aloha and welcome everyone to the Guardian Wellness Sanctuary. Today we're gonna talk about drums, what they do to our brain, to our heart, how they connect heart and brain together, what are health benefits, what are healing benefits. And today we got Jonathan, also known as the Tribal Dreams, who traveled around the world and collected different rhythms from each country, as well as he learned those cultures. So welcome, Jonathan.
Aloha, everyone. Cool. Well, I'm excited and honored to be here to share the health benefits and other benefits of drumming. Um, Drumming is one of the oldest forms of rhythmical instruments, traditionally played by women, which is uh, also where we've heard the first rhythm was from our mothers. So uh, we honor all the mothers around the planet by playing the drum and also connecting with Mother Earth, which a lot of the rhythms come from. Come from the birds, come the sounds of horses, like all these different rhythms in the beginning came from the sounds in nature. So one of the health benefits is that it connects you to nature and it connects you to each other. A lot of times, a lot of these rhythms are played with other people, so you have the connectedness with others and Mother Nature, which is where we get it from. It makes you super, super happy. So I'm gonna go into some of the benefits, and that's definitely one of them. When you're playing the drums, you just feel euphoric. A lot of endorphins get set off. They've done all these scientific studies and found that, yeah, it releases all these endorphins and dopamine, all that stuff to make you feel good. So that's definitely one of the reasons that I like to play. Um, Also, as far as like cognition, it helps with your brain connect with your body and your hands. You're basically dancing with your hands when you're drumming, but in order to do that, you have to practice and you have to know the choreograph dance to it. So it's really nice to help you focus on what you're doing, being very present in the moment while you're playing. And then once you're into it, you kind of get into a meditative state, which is another health benefit. Um, you start to feel like you're connecting directly with source when you're playing the drum. Um, what other benefits we got? There's so many. Actually, I have a little list here. If you got any pain, any kind of chronic pain, it can temporarily distract you from it. So in a way, if you do it over and over and over, it can actually pull you away from thinking about the pain if you have any. Um, and even long term, sometimes you get to feel where it is that the pain is coming from while you're in that meditative state, and then you can like source what the issue is just from drumming. It's happened to me quite a few times. Um, it boosts your immune system because when you're feeling all these ways, your T cell count, another scientific thing, your T cell count goes up um, because your body is in this state of mind. Um, so that's another great thing on the physical side, how it can benefit you as well. Um, you can also, at the same time, feel really relaxed, which is another health benefit. When you're in that meditative state, when you're in that zone, you can also feel like you're in deep relaxation, which can be healing as well. So that's really great. And then throughout history, it's also been used in ceremony with shamans and um, rituals, weddings, deaths. Like the rhythm has been used for all of those as ceremonies. So there's certain rhythms that can make you feel a certain way or use specific times and ceremonies. Um, and again, that like brings people together. That connectedness that you get from it is huge, and you can feel these different sensations when playing the drum and playing the drum with others, which is one of the main reasons that it's been done. It was help with harvesting in the fields. The drummers would play rhythms, and that keeps everyone like energized and moving. So that's another great drumming in general. And then through all of that, you're basically transforming yourself, personal development, like just the thoughts that you have while you're drumming. I see often people, again, back to the meditation state, is a huge thing that I always see people once they're playing the rhythm over and over and over, they kind of like just connect directly with source, which is a huge way to transform. I mean, and a lot of people now know that just meditating is one of the biggest health benefits in general, and also for your soul, and your mind and your body and your spirit, like for all of those. So it's nice that we can also play with it and move with it, and also accompany with other people. Oftentimes with drumming, actually most of the time, there's dancers that will accompany that, which are expressing in movement what is going on with the drum. And again, it can be used for weddings, it can be used for births, it can be used for deaths, it can be used for water ceremonies, fire ceremonies, like all these different things, um, it can be used for. So that's a great thing that, again, brings a connectedness, brings us back to being one with the universe, one with ourselves, one with each other. Um, and that's what we all strive for, is to feel that oneness with all. um, and yeah, that's for me. I mean, there's a lot more things that it can do. My drum teacher, one of them, Seguin, he would often ask us, like, what does the drum do for you? What does it do? And at first I was like, what do you mean, what does it do? And after thinking about it and hearing a few examples, I was like, oh yeah, it does quite a bit. It helped improve my timing, as far as like being able to play other instruments. You can carry this over, because a lot of like melodic instruments need the rhythm in the background to hold time, to be that metronome, and you definitely learn that with drumming. Also how to focus, how to it improved my reaction speed. Like I find myself like catching things before anyone else can even see what's happening, which is really it catches me off guard. I'm like, how did I just move that fast? And it's because your reaction time is improved, because you have to like stay on point when you're playing a specific rhythm, because it's like gears in a wheel. When you're playing with multiple people, especially when you're playing polyrhythmic rhythms, everyone has to be locked in their space, or else if you play someone else's spot, the rhythm won't flow right. So it definitely helps with being on track and staying focused, and also watching what's happening, because a lot of times when you're learning these rhythms, you have to look at what the teacher is doing in order for you to play it, and then listen, and then also make the distinctions between the sounds as well. So it's a lot going on when you're playing the drums, and that's one of the reasons why I love to do it. And it's helped me in so many different areas of life, and that's why I continue to share it with as many people as possible who are willing to learn and understand and grow with it and play with it and experience it. So yeah, it can do a lot more. The only way to find out is for you to play yourself and join us, hopefully out here in Hawaii, in the jungles, with the tribe that's out here, and we'll make it happen.
Awesome.
Aloha.
Thank you, Jonathan, so much. That was such a wonderful session on drumming, and we're gonna continue with a lesson tonight. We're gonna have a little drum circle where you can continue learning and practicing and try it of yourself. You don't have to have a drum. I mean, it's of course would be awesome, but you can practice on wherever you have around. We'll talk more about it, and yeah, we hope you can join us and experience yourself all those benefits that drum bring into our lives. I just want to add from myself that it brings harmony between your left and right hemispheres in your brain, that actually bring balance into your life, which is really important. And I can feel and I can say that it brings a lot of changes in a good way into my life. Thank you, Jonathan, again for sharing your knowledge.
Thank you, Igor.
Happy to have you, brother.
All right,
And
stay well.
aloha, stay
Healthy.
tuned and healthy.